God's servant, Job. Again, from a lesson, quote, this is Satan's language here, have you not made a hedge around him, around his household, and around all that he has on every side? You've blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. From Job 1:10. The book of Job opens by referencing not only Job's righteousness and good character, but also his material blessings and his fruitful household. These were the specific things that helped make Job revered as, quote, the greatest of all men of the East. And these two are the specific things that Satan hurls in God's face, saying, basically, only because you have done this for him does he serve you. What then is implied in Satan's charge that if God were to take these things away from Job, he would, quote, surely curse you to his face? What's implied?
God is he's showing favor to Job above all.
Okay, God was giving Job preferential treatment. That's implied. What else is implied?
The only reason Job loved him is because he was getting preferential.
Thank you. The only reason Job was faithful, a man of integrity, is because of his preferential treatment. He's easily bribed. Let's see. The attack really is against God himself. This is what the whole great controversy is about anyway. If God were so wonderful, so good, then Job would obey and fear and worship him out of love and appreciation alone. After all, who wouldn't love a God who had done so much for him? In a sense, Satan was saying that God had all but bribed Job into being faithful with him. Thus, he claimed, Job served God not out of love, but out of his own selfish motives. I think this is a fantastic summary of Satan's allegations to begin with. This is from Education, page 154. And we've heard this quote in here, but it bears reviewing. Unselfishness, the principle of God's kingdom, is the principle that Satan hates, and his very existence he denies. Get your minds around that. Lucifer denies that unselfishness exists. Even in heaven, he alleged that God was selfish with his treatment of the angels, with his behavior with other created beings, with his treatment of Lucifer himself. He alleged that God and Christ behaved from a self-absorbed motivation.
He could prove that. He could justify his own.
Yes, right. From the beginning of the great controversy, he has endeavored to prove God's principles of actions to be selfish. And he deals in the same way with all who serve God. To disprove Satan's claim is the work of Christ and all who bear his name. Okay, we have a job to do. If we claim his name, if we claim Christian, then we have a job. That job is to disprove Satan's claim that unselfishness doesn't even exist.
We have a privilege.
Yes, it is a privilege. An honor, duty, privilege, job, whatever you want to phrase it. It's our work. Okay, and the only way we can do it is by dying to self daily and allowing Christ to live within us. Like Paul says, it's not I that live, but Christ lives in me.